finally summer, and with that comes extreme heat up where I live in the mountains. And so on this day, I decided to escape the heat and head out to the coast for the day in order to avoid baking alive in the 120-degree weather. And so I first started the day with some yoga, some stretching, and I ate some chia seed pudding, which I added some shatavari into it, which helps manage my blood sugar and also helps manage my hormones. The chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and protein, and I also added in some raw local honey and some raw milk in order to get in some good probiotics and some extra protein and some extra healthy enzymes from the honey. I filled up my thermos with some tea and then we hit the road. It was about a 2-hour drive, and so we stopped along the way to take in the scenery and stretch a bit.
My mind was running through the woods instead in the fast lane.
My first stop whenever I head to the coast is always the thrift store because it's right in town and I just cannot help myself. And so I drug Brock to the thrift store and we browsed all the clothes. We didn't end up finding anything in the clothes section, but I spent most of my time perusing the books, and I ended up finding 3 books. I found one on Chinese medicine and fertility, which, if you guys didn't know, I am exploring the potential of studying Chinese medicine. So that was a really interesting bridge of my love for women's health and traditional Chinese medicine. And then I also found a few other books and a poetry book, which was really sweet. And then after perusing the thrift stores, we went to the local co-op, and they have an all organic bar. And so we got some lunch. I got a lot of roasted veggies and some boiled eggs and some salad and some tahini dressing. And then Brock got some sushi for us to split, and he also got some organic mac and cheese, which he absolutely fell in love with. We ended up going back for dinner as well.
I feel like it's super nice to have like an organic hot foods bar,
Yeah,
but it's like so expensive. It was $13 a pound.
holy shit.
We ended up bringing our lunch out to a hike that I love along the coast, and we hiked in and sat and ate our lunch with a few friends we found. There were a bunch of slugs out, and we just sat there overlooking the cliffside, watching the waves as we just enjoyed ourselves in the cooler weather. After we ate, we decided to explore around a bit more. We walked the trails, and then we walked down to the beach, and we just sat on the beach, threw some stones into the water, and looked for some agates. I ended up not finding any agates, but I did find a really sweet yoni stone. I'm calling it my portal stone. It kind of looks like a yoni on the rock, which was really sweet. We found some sand dollars, which Brock had never really seen a full sand dollar before, so that was really sweet. And I just got to adventure around and play in the water like a kid. Every time I go to the coast, I'm literally just taken aback by how absolutely gorgeous everything is. It just makes me feel so small and so connected and so grand, and all of those things all at the same time. This is your sign to go commune with the trees and with the elements today. They have so much to teach you, and we just have to listen and open our hearts up to what they have to say. There's so much being said and communicated outside of the thinking mind and outside of our verbal language if we just choose to slow down and listen to what the world has to say. The ocean has so many secrets and so much knowledge and vastness to offer to our bodies and minds, and the trees have been here for centuries and centuries before us, and they have so many stories and so much wisdom to share with us. All we have to do is open our hearts and choose to step outside of the small boxes that we place wisdom and communication in, and just soak in the stillness and listen to what they have to say. We spent the rest of the afternoon just hiking around. I think we hiked about 8 miles, just going from trail to trail and exploring the entire vicinity that we were in. We saw some tide pools and just soaked in the sunny weather as the sun peeked out from the clouds. up hiking around quite a bit longer and just exploring for the rest of the day. We found some tide pools and saw some starfish and some sea urchins in them. We started to get really hungry, so we left the beach and we drove back to the co-op to pick up some warm soup and some bread, and we headed out to another beach to end up watching the sunset. But we didn't end up staying, we just ended up frolicking around on the beach after dinner and finding some more sand dollars, and we ended up seeing a really pretty rainbow in the clouds and just playing around on the beach to burn off some energy before our long drive home. We ended the day by grabbing some herbal drinks and some snacks at the co-op once more and starting our journey back home. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another one soon. Until then, I hope you take some deep belly breaths and go immerse yourselves in nature. I love you. Talk soon. Bye.